Hey friends, welcome to Message Minutes. My sermon in a sentence today is favor. Most of us have heard favor, especially in the Christian community. We are reading about it in the story of Samuel. Early on in his life, it says that he gained favor. He grew in stature and gained favor with the Lord. And this is another picture of Jesus. In the second chapter of Luke, we read the same thing written about Jesus, how he grew not only in stature, but in wisdom and in favor with the Lord. So there's a parallel here. Allow God to speak to you and connect the dots throughout his word. And we will see many of these pictures or glimpses of Jesus, pointing us towards Jesus in the book of 1 Samuel. So favor, what is it? How do we get it? Favor is often, we hear about unmerited favor or grace, kind of connected to those words. I want to read just a couple references that came from today's scripture, and then we'll talk a little bit more about favor. So in the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 16, verse 9 says, "For the eyes of the Lord move about on all the earth to strengthen the heart that is completely towards him." And in other translations, it says, he's looking for those who he can show favor. And it would be the ones who are completely toward him. The other verse I wanted to talk about is in Isaiah 66, the last book of Isaiah. And verse 2, it says, in part B of verse 2 says, "But to this man I will look, even to him who is poor and of a contrite or a remorseful spirit and trembles at my word." So how do we find favor? The Lord is showing us here the way to find favor, which first of all means God stepping into your situation to make a worthwhile difference. God choosing you, not because you're doing everything right, not because you deserve it, but because he's looking for that person who's humble before him, who is of a repentant, a remorseful spirit, and who trembles at his word, which means who reverences his word, who's studying his word. He's looking throughout the earth to and fro to see who he can find to show this favor. So, being remorseful, being humble, spending time in the word, seeking him, that's how we get his favor, friend.